Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. My day hasn't been that great. Actually, this whole week has just been awful for me at work. Just, one of those days. Well, weeks. It's kind of felt like it's been 100 years and it's only, Thursday? So, rather than heading straight home after work today, I took a left, and then I took a left, and then I took a right, and then I ended up at a ski hill.
Yeah.
So, obviously this is a very small little ski hill, and it's just outside of Kelowna. I have no idea what it's called. I have no idea if it's in operation during the winter months, or if it's just closed. But, would never have found it if I just didn't go for a drive. So, we're up on the mountain here. It's above the neighborhood of Glen Rosa in West Kelowna. Oop, we got lots of flies out here though, which is odd. But anyways, so we're like maybe 5 minutes drive from West Kelowna itself. So yeah, lots to see and lots to do in the area. And I passed a bunch of little side roads. So we're gonna head back down that way and take one of those side roads. And as long as it's actually a road, we'll see where it goes. So let's buckle up and enjoy the adventure.
Yeah.
Well, this looks like it's almost a road. There's a bunch of signs saying stay to the center, so I'm guessing that it's very soft. But we're gonna head out this way a little bit and see where it takes us. And if the road gets too much worse, we'll just turn around, because this is not actually really a road. But yeah, we'll see what it has in store for us just around the corner. And that's why they say stay to the center. Oh. Alright, you guys aren't going to actually be able to see this really well, but the road basically just stops being a road and becomes just a dirt gravel path. We'll carry on for a little bit here, but yeah, if I hear any crunching, we turn around. Well, I made the decision to turn around. If you can kind of see here on the ground, this is what the road turns into. And I just don't have the ground clearance for this. So a couple things went scrapey, crunchy underneath. Just like dirt, obviously. But I'm not willing to damage the underside of my car for a pretty view. I think that's the first time I've ever said that. But I mean, how many of you would bring a Cadillac or any, well, it's a luxury car. How many of you would bring a luxury car to here? I'm fairly confident that the answer would be none. But to me, it's a car, right? I kind of think of it the same way I do an appliance. So yeah, I don't want to damage it to the point where I can't use it, but other than that, I'm gonna go wherever I want to go and wherever it will go. So, we're gonna head back down the road here. It's gonna take a while, but I've just actually noticed you can see Kelowna from here. Well, I can. Let's see if we can get the zoom to work today. There we go. Can you see it? So, that would be the upper Mission area of Kelowna. So in other words, the really rich areas are out that way. You can see the lake. The zoom is actually working on the camera. It's great. So, while I'm here, I'm gonna take a whole bunch of pictures that I'll probably never look at again, but I wanna have pictures. And then we're gonna head back and we'll kinda see if there's any other roads back on the paved road that might lead to somewhere even more interesting, or at least accessible. So, we're gonna hit the road and we'll see where it takes us.
Yes.
It's a little bit of a rough road. And big chunks of jagged rock that would do all kinds of damage if you were going too fast. So, just keeping it nice and slow, staying nice and close to the middle of the road. Not that we've had any moisture in the last couple days, but definitely don't want to end up in some sort of sinkhole like that one back there. Oh, it's a big rock. Let's drive over it. Yeah. Yeah. So these are kind of, well, this is a forestry road, and it does actually lead to a provincial park or a regional park. The only reason I know that is because my phone kind of says there's a park kind of up that way. We're not going to be able to get there in the Cadillac, though. At least not now. All right, we made it back to the pavement. All my tires still have air in them. There's no fluids leaking out the bottom of the car, and every piece of the outside is where it's supposed to be. So I call that a successful trip down a very terrible road. But now we're going to go down the paved road and see if we can't maybe find another terrible road to try going down. Well, there were 2 more roads that we could have taken there. One of them was basically a 5-foot vertical drop off the paved surface there, so the Cadillac wasn't going to do that. When I punched it into Google, it leads up to a kind of a fishing lake that's not an official resort or anything like that, so it's not a maintained road at all. The other road leads here to a parking lot. And just around the corner there's an even bigger parking lot. And that is for the Nordic Ski Club. So it's called Telemark or something like that. And obviously there's no Nordic skiing happening in the summertime, but they do like hiking trails and stuff all through the woods here. And I imagine that would be pretty awesome to get out for a nice couple days of just hiking out in the woods on, well, well-marked trails. So now, I won't lie, the idea of Nordic skiing, which is cross-country skiing, over here that's what most of us call it, that seems far more appealing than the experience I had at Big White trying to snowboard. So we might try that coming winter. But yeah, that's all I've got planned for today. It's been a wonderful kind of retreat away from work during the work week. After work, of course. But gotta get back to the real world. Gotta go do laundry and all that sort of stuff. So, want to say thank you very much for choosing to come along on this little adventure with me today. If you enjoy this sort of content, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me. And, well, definitely leave a comment about whether or not you would take your Cadillac, if you had one, up those kinds of roads. Or if I should be considering maybe getting an off-road vehicle. But where's the fun in that? Because this is comfortable. So, with all that said, have a fantastic rest of the day, and we will catch you on the next adventure.